Hey YouTube, it's release day for PlanetSide 2. Let's take a look at their business model and store. Now, it's been compared numerous times to the League of Legends business model, but upon closer examination, I think the main reason people are doing that is because of the presence of boosts. I'd say it more resembles the Team Fortress 2 store from Steam than it does League of Legends. First things first, the game's currency is station cash, the counterpart to Riot points. You have to pay real money to get station cash. 100 station cash is equal to $1, so 4,000 station cash is $40. I think that would translate to 100 station cash being about 2/3 of a British pound, 4/5 of a euro, so 4,000 station cash would equal roughly 25 or 26 pounds, I think, or 32 euros. You can purchase station cash with the usual online methods, credit card, prepaid card from a store, etc. The purchase rates are flat and unchanging. There's no special bonus for buying station cash in bulk. You'd spend $100 for 10,000 station cash and won't get any sort of increase to bulk buying. Do I think this is fair or a good marketing idea? I'm not sure. But now that we've got the value to the currency ratio out of the way, let's talk about how far that station cash will actually carry you. And this may be a point of concern for you because the answer is not very far. You can purchase weapons in the game with station cash as well as boosts and bundles, but the pricing is interesting. So, bad news first. Let's talk about the store's features. There's a store on the main page, and you may notice it bears a strong resemblance to the Team Fortress 2 Steam store. Over here, you're going to notice that there are daily deals with an expiration timer, and also weekly deals, 3 items for the latter. Now let's take a look at the weekly deal items. The first is a bundle of cosmetic upgrades, normally priced at 1,500 station cash, or $15. Right now it's on sale for only $7, or 700 station cash. Near as I can tell, they're adopting the Riot skin sale strategy. That being, skins that people might not normally buy are being put on sale to provoke impulse buying, because just leaving them at a low price all the time wouldn't attract as many people to purchase it. For some people, the cosmetics pack will be a good deal, but that's going to be up to if the person thinks the skins are worth that much. Now let's look at the other weekly deals, the Infiltrator Bundle. Once again, starter price is $15, but only $7 on sale. For your $7, you get an Infiltrator weapon, 2 Infiltrator cosmetics, and a skin. Compared to the store's normal prices, that's a fairly good deal. But 3 of 4 of these are still cosmetics, so the question is going to be, is it worthwhile to you personally? But let's look at the third. This is the most expensive of the 3, the Infantry Starter Bundle. This costs 2,000 station cash, or $20, and that's on discount. Its normal price is over 4,000 station cash, or $41.50. 26 pounds, 34 euro. $40 just for this bundle of items. That's an insanely high price. Even at its discount price of $20, that's still very high. This caught my attention very quickly at seeing a microtransaction offered for $20 at discount and over $40 at normal price. So I decided to do some research. As it turns out, if you were purchasing just the weapons with station cash and not the 2 cosmetic skins, these 6 guns total up for a combined cost of 3,550 station cash, or $35.50. The 2 skins are $500 each, so by purchasing this at full price and not on sale, you're basically getting one of the 2 skins for about 400 station cash off. So the question is, are the skins offered really important to you? While on sale, if you're only interested in the guns, this bundle will save you $15.50, or about 10 pounds, 12 euro. But still, at discount, you're paying $20 to get 6 guns, and are normally asked to pay $40. At the normal price, if you don't care about the skins, it'd be cheaper to just buy the guns and skip the bundle entirely. $40, even $20 for a microtransaction is very high. I did a little bit more digging, so let's go to the weapons tab for vehicles. For most weapons for both infantry and vehicles, the prices are one of 3. $250, $500, or $700 station cash. $2.50, $5, or $7. There are 33 vehicle weapons you can purchase with station cash. 16 of them, half of them exactly short 1, are at the highest of these 3 prices, 700 station cash, or $7 per item. How about infantry? All of the light assault weapon unlocks, bar 1, are $7. Let's compare them to that of Team Fortress 2. Most weapon unlocks there are $2.50 at most, bar new releases that might be $5. And occasionally there are new releases that are greater than $5. But most of the weapons from the Steam store are only $1. Here you're paying $7 to unlock one weapon, and it's the rule, not the exception. How about the medic tree? All weapon unlocks bar 1 are $7 each. Heavy assault rocket launchers are both $7 each. For each class, the majority of weapons are at the highest price. For the max unit, every single item, bar none, is $7 per item. 700 station cash. To me this seems very price gougy. You can make the argument of side grades because technically all the guns can be obtained with certs, but let's be honest. A lot of these guns cost 1,000 cert points. To unlock all the light assault weapons, I would need to farm over 5,000 cert points. For a few hours of gameplay, I'm still not at 100 yet. This combined with how many certs it takes to give your kit some progression means that for a lot of people, spending certs on weapon unlocks is going to be easier said than done. Let's have a look. As a light assault, if I commit the sin of wanting to be useful and pack C4 to blow up tanks, I need 700 cert points. An upgraded grenade bandolier is 600. To max nanoweave armor is over 1,200. Light assault jump jets are 800 to max. A medic's healing tool is almost 700 to fully upgrade. But what if you're a vehicle pilot? A Mosquito's decoy flares to max is almost 2,000. To fill up the acquisition timer upgrade, it's over 2,000 by itself. Someone who wants to use a spawn beacon will need 1,100 to fully upgrade the beacon. While you could, if you play often enough, grind to these over the course of weeks, do you really think that I'm going to spend all my certs on a single weapon unlock and not on these important kit upgrades, or on attachments for weapons I already have and use consistently, or on the ability to carry C4 as a light assault? You're out of your mind. I'm sure some people will be okay with dumping all their certs into weapons, but I don't think it'll appeal to most competitive players. It certainly doesn't to me. It seems the way the weapons were designed to work were as investments. You find a gun that you like a lot, you save up for that one in particular, or you spend a lot of station cash on it. Purchasing a new gun will be a big investment for someone regardless of them doing it with station cash or with certs. You find the one weapon that's right for you, and you bond with it, at the exclusion of other weapons for your class. This does have a silver lining, though, and there's a reason I came to that conclusion. Now, let's go back to the main page for a minute. You'll notice here at the bottom right, there's a weapon that's featured. So how do you know if you want a weapon or not? Well... Holy jumping angry narwhals, what's this button? Some time ago, when I was participating in the beta, I made a lengthy forum post griping about some of the differences between the PlanetSide 2 business model and the business model used by League of Legends, specifically related to League of Legends' free week rotation that let people sample things. I gave an explanation as to why it was needed and gave some recommendations as how to fix it, and to my surprise, a very similar system actually wound up in the game. I probably had nothing to do with it, but it was still something that I wasn't really expecting to happen, and it's nice that it did. So, there's a trial button. If you don't know if you want a weapon or not, you can use the trial system to try it out. The trial system has an 8-hour cooldown, and you can gain access to any weapon for 30 minutes. It doesn't matter which weapon, they all seem to be usable under this system. This reinforces my earlier suspicion, that being that people aren't supposed to collect lots of weapons, they're supposed to try and find one they like a lot and stick with it as an investment. This system lets people try weapons out and experiment with them before considering a purchase. I approve. That being considered, the prices of guns may seem to be a bit more fair, given the expectation that a player wouldn't be purchasing many, especially since vehicle weapons can be trialed too. Another thing that I should note is that if you make another character, you gain access to the trial feature again for that character, even if one of your other character's 8-hour cooldowns is already active, and even if it's the same faction. I tested this by making a second TR character. Now, let's have a look at boosts. A 1-hour XP boost for $1.25, 1 day for $2.50, and 1 week for $5. In terms of value, 1 week is a better deal than 1 day by about 5 days as opposed to 2, and 1 day is a better deal than 1 hour by about 23 times the value. It's very obvious here that they don't want you to purchase short boosts unless you have spare station cash and aren't going to play very long. The increase in value for going bigger is just so many times larger that it's clear they want to focus on selling the larger boosts. Well, actually, their business model is focused on subscriptions, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, what do these big boosts give you? 50% XP boost for a week, 50% resource boost for a week, and a squad resource boost and squad XP boost. 30% for yourself, but only 3% for your squad. And the squad XP boost is more expensive. I don't think I'd purchase that. I wonder if it stacks with other squad XP boosts, though. They really should display on the tooltip if these stack with themselves or with each other. So now that boosts and actual weapons are out of the way, what about cosmetics? Well, there are a lot of camo colors open for both vehicles and infantry, but the store only displays the color palette to you and doesn't show you a visual representation of it actually on your character. I don't like that. I think they need to show how it looks on a character, since you can't really tell by just looking at the palette half the time. Fortunately, some of the body armor cosmetics actually can be viewed, but you're still not seeing them on your character, you're just getting a look at the item. I still think they should display them on the character so we can see how it contrasts with the character's other stuff and camo. So I don't really like this system. I really think they need to add in the ability to see the cosmetic items on your character before you purchase it. There's a permanent camo unlock that's $5, and a cheaper one that I think can only be used for one class or one vehicle for 50 cents. But I still don't like the idea of paying 50 cents to get to look at my character and see if I like something. We already see our characters in class selection, so why not? So you're probably noticing by now, what is redeem a code in a membership premium account? Redeem a code is for promotions and the like, but the premium account, that's a bit more interesting. The game is technically a free-to-play game, but you have the option of subscribing to the game. You pay a subscription fee, like you would to an MMO, and you gain a package of benefits as a result. You can pay the subscription fee both with a prepaid card as well as the normal manner, and it should be noted that you're offered a substantial discount for subscribing for the largest span of time. This is probably my favorite part of the business model. I would have structured the page here very similar. The subscription options are listed clearly with how long you subscribe for, as well as how much it costs, and how much you save. All the information is listed and made obvious. I like that. But let's talk about the benefits package. You start with a 25% bonus to XP, offline cert, and resource gain, and this grows to 50% the longer you stay subscribed. In addition, you get a stipend of 500 station cash every month. This is the kind of marketing ploy that I would have used. From the consumer's standpoint, you're being offered a very large and generous package for being a subscriber, even though all the items are virtual and this is costing the company nothing to produce. It would appear that the 500 station cash each month is effectively a rebate on some of your subscription money, which is exactly what it's supposed to look like. My conclusion on their business model is that despite it being a free-to-play, they want to get as many people subscribed as possible, and want to aim for long-term subscriptions, based on how they structured their subscription packages. Even keeping the XP boost at 25%, that over the course of 4 weeks, about a month, in comparison to paying for the 50% weekly XP boost for 2 weeks, equal in terms of how much bonus XP you're making, assuming you average out in terms of playtime, a subscription is the same price if you shoot for long-term, not counting the 500 station cash or cert gain. If you factor in the 500 station cash or consider the scaling of the XP boosts to be higher than 25%, you're looking at several times the value of buying a boost. It's clear the company would rather you subscribe than you buy boosts. Subscribing outclasses boosts dramatically, so much so that it's very obvious that they want to push subscriptions onto the consumer, even if it comes at the cost of people not buying boosts at all. It's an interesting marketing move. As for the premium early access, so far early access seems to be granted only for cosmetic items. I can't say for sure if they'll release early access to new weapons or not, but as of right now it's only cosmetics. Another thing about the subscription, you may be wondering, if I purchase the 6-month or 1-year subscription package, will it give me the XP and cert boosts immediately, or will I still need to wait until I am several months in to get it? I'm wondering that too. I'm told by people on the forum that they've been getting the benefits instantly, but I can't confirm that that's true. Long story short, if you're considering subscribing or buying boosts, and you plan to play PlanetSide 2 for a while, you may as well turn your back to the boosts entirely and just shoot for the subscription. From just 1 month, you're already getting greater value than equivalent cost in boosts. For most people, subscribing for 1 month will be a better deal than buying boosts. Weapons are particularly expensive, with most at the highest price of $7 per gun, but the trial system will allow you to avoid having to purchase any that you don't want. On the whole, I'm not sure how I feel about the business model. There's some good, some bad. I like the trial system and I like the generous subscription package, but I am a little concerned about the divide between the subscribed players and the unsubscribed. The benefits package is so large that I'm concerned it may lean more on pay to win. I haven't really decided if I'm happy with it, not yet at least. I think we'll have to see where it goes in the next few months. This concludes my overview of the PlanetSide 2 store. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I'll see you next time, YouTube.